Okay, that was a bit loud. Okay, so hello and welcome. This is my little, let's play, I guess. If you could even call this a let's play of SCP-087. Now, there may be, some of you watching this video may be confused and, you might be wondering, what the hell is this game? I guess it would fall into the same category as Slender, in which it's like a really short, it's a free downloadable experimental game. That's what I would call it, an experimental game, I guess. And basically, there's this website called SCP, which stands for okay, I'm not too sure, something containment breach. But basically, there's this fictional, there's this website which people have set up in which the community kind of role play, I guess. And basically, they're trying to pass off that there's this Men in Black organization which takes care of any supernatural creatures or objects and keep them from the public's reach. I guess that's the best way to describe it. And the website has a bunch of entries describing all of the supernatural objects and creatures on there. And one of the stories it revolves around a staircase, which is known as SCP-087. And basically, a dedicated fan loved the story so much he made like a really short game of it, and this is the game. So that is what this game is. It's essentially a simulator of SCP-087. So SCP-087 is like a little, I guess you could go as far as to call it like a horror game. Yeah, so it's basically like a horror game. And this is like a simulation of that story. So this is it. If you wanted to check out the story for yourself, the link will be in the video description, and I do recommend you check it out. Honestly, I legitimately think it's a pretty creepy story. Like, I was legitimately pretty creeped out by it. So here we go, floor 1. The best way to describe it without giving anything away is it's basically a never-ending staircase. You might not think that sounds too scary, but just read it. I personally, I thought it was a pretty creepy story. It's one of the scariest stories, creepypastas I've read on the internet. I really enjoyed it. I dug it. Okay, so what can I talk about here? Here we go. So it says what floor you are on, so we're on floor 3 right now. And also, this is the first ever Let's Play I'm recording on my computer. Because my laptop was god awful, I couldn't even play this on the lowest settings possible. And that's pretty laughable, because the lowest settings for this game are embarrassing. Like, they are horrible, they're terrible. The graphics on the lowest settings for this game are terrible. And I'm playing on the highest settings right now. As you can see, the highest settings even don't look that great, but what can you expect? It's just like an experimental game, so duh. But being able to play this on max graphics with no lag whatsoever, it's pretty nice to me. You know, being able to play this on max graphics with no lag at all, I don't know, it's just really nice, because like I said, I'm a guy who's had to spend who's had a pretty crappy laptop before this. But now I've finally built this computer, I can finally play all these games. Like, I can play Left 4 Dead 2 on max, and like, that is mind-blowing, being able to play games on max without any lag. It's kind of like, I appreciate being able to play even a game like this on max graphics after being stuck with my laptop from beforehand. I think I should talk about the game here. Okay. Right now I'm not really creeped out, but I guess I will say I'm in the house alone right now, and it's kind of getting dark outside. It's like, it is starting to get pitch black. But horror games very, very really scare me. Yeah, I very rarely get scared by a horror game. I think the fact that I'm talking into a microphone right now is kind of stopping me from getting scared anyway. I am using speakers, I'll just point that out as well. Floor 10, I am using speakers. I will say SCP in general is an awesome website, and it does have some pretty creepy stuff on there. So if you haven't checked out the website yet, go check it out, it's awesome. And if my voice may sound a bit different, that's because I've got speakers in my ears right now. So it's kind of difficult to tell how loud I am speaking or how clear I am speaking. So I may be speaking like mega loud right now. It's like I can barely hear my own voice right now because I've got these speakers in my ear. And also, this is randomized. I am aware of what happens at the end of this game. I will not say what, as to not spoil it for the viewers out there who haven't played this game before. But yeah, I do know what happens at the end of this game. I haven't seen footage of it, so I don't know what it looks like when what happens at the end of this game. However, I do know what happens. I mean, if you read the story of the SCP website, you will know what happens anyway. And because this is randomized, like it's random. Like what is random, I can't say because it's a spoiler. I'll tell you what happened. What is random at the end, but basically there's a random event in this game. So this might go on for a long time, or this might go on for a very short time. We'll have to wait and see. Other games, I'll definitely have to do Amnesia. There's a lot of horror games I want to do. By the way, I'm recording this in August. I'm recording this on the 2nd of August 2012, and I will be uploading this sometime around October 2012. Since, you know, it'll be a Halloween themed Let's Play, since horror games, you know, horror, Halloween, they go together. So horror game, I'll upload it around Halloween time. Oops. I accidentally clicked off the window there, so the recording may or may not have jumped there for a split second. And we are on floor 19. I have heard some people claiming that they've made it to floor 100, I believe. So God knows how long this game will go on for me. It's just luck. Like I said, it's random every time. Oh, by the way, yes, you can jump. Check that out. That's pretty cool, right? You can jump. Woohoo. Oh, you can actually go down the stairs a lot faster like this. By the way, yes, read the story. I'd like to say that again. Read the story in the description. It's a great creepypasta. It's a great like horror story, a short horror story. Like I did think it was pretty creepy. I'll have to do the other 2 SCP games after this as well, and then I'll be doing Slender. By the way, the texture on these railings and the floor and the wall ain't too bad, considering what I've had to put up with on my laptop. It's impressive. Ah! Wait! Oh god. Never mind. Jesus Christ. I just right-clicked, so the recording may have jumped again. I thought I saw a shadow. Okay. I thought I saw a shadow kind of go across the screen, so I kind of... I don't know. I thought there was something in front of me. Don't worry. It's just my imagination. See, I'm talking, I don't feel scared, but that kind of, I screamed a little bit there. Like, I don't feel scared, but damn. I just screamed because I thought I saw a shadow. This is going to be really anticlimactic if I'm not affected by the end of this game. Like, obviously you're going to be watching this to see my reaction, so it's going to be really disappointing and anticlimactic if there's no reaction from me at the end of this game. I've got speakers in my ear, so... hopefully you'll get a reaction. I mean, I've got the volume up pretty loud right now. And yeah, oh, by the way, right now I can say this is kind of disappointing. Where the hell is the sound of the crying baby? If you, oh, look at the shadow effects, that ain't too bad. Like I said, I'm a guy who's had a really crappy laptop, so that's very impressive to me. Spaghetti fingers will be coming up anytime soon. That's what I've seen a lot of people on 4chan call this thing. Spoilers, I better not say anymore. Oh yeah, so like I was saying, in the short story there is the sound of a crying baby on the stairwell, like throughout the whole entire thing. And as you can obviously tell by the sound, there's no crying baby right now, so that's disappointing. Like, there should be the sound of a crying baby on the stairwell. I wouldn't imagine it would have been too hard to implement into this game. So it's kind of weird to think whoever made this game didn't implement the sound of a crying baby. By the way, I will not... I'm sorry if this game doesn't get a reaction out of me at the end. I will not be forcing or faking or exaggerating a reaction. Like, everything you will see here will be 100% real, folks. So I may or may not scream. We'll have to wait and see. Oh, that'll be kind of weird if I don't scream at the end. I screamed at what I thought was a shadow coming at me earlier on in the game. but I won't scream at the end of this game. That would be pretty odd if that happens. What floor are we on? 20 something, I believe. I'll check now. Oh, whoa! Okay, Jesus Christ. The game, right? We're on floor 37, but when I freaked out earlier because I thought I saw a shadow, it wasn't my imagination. It turns out the game is throwing shadows at you to scare the shit out of you. So I'm not. Oh God! They happened again. Jeez. Okay. By the way, if you saw lag in the recording, that's because I right-clicked. That's the way fraps work. If you kind of right-click or click off the window, the thing kind of pauses. So I am not going crazy. The game literally is throwing shadows at me. The game is throwing shadows at me, so I am not screaming for no reason. It's not my imagination. Number 40. I've noticed that that sound is getting, the ambient sound is getting louder. Not the heavy breathing, but the ambient sound of like that, you know, that rumbling sound, whatever the hell that is. That's definitely getting louder. What's the scream count? I think I screamed 2 or 3 times. Number 42. And all is quiet in the commentary. That kind of startled me. They did the same scare. Once again, they did the little shadow scare. It kind of startled me just then. Not enough to make me scream though. 44. I can't wait to play SCP that has SCP-173 the killer. Okay. Once again, startled me, not enough to make me scream. The shadows are getting more frequent though, so I think we're getting closer. I'm pretty sure I'm screaming into the microphone right now. Like I said, I've got these speakers in my ears, so I can't tell how loud I'm speaking. Number 47. You do walk pretty slow, which is kind of annoying. What is going on? I think the view is kind of getting like zoomed in. Is it me or has the camera perspective changed? It's like it's zoomed in a little bit. Damn, it's lagging. 49. We are definitely getting closer. I am getting a bit tense. I am going to admit I'm getting a bit tense here. This is getting a bit worrying. I guess the camera is zoomed in a bit to make the scare more effective. I'm pretty sure the camera has zoomed in. So then you can't see. It's not that bright then. So then is it like a, you know, a bit darker? Floor 51. Come on, spaghetti fingers. Where are you? We haven't seen a shadow for a while. Anybody notice that? The game stopped throwing those tricks at us. The game threw like 5 shadows at me, like straight at, like one after another. Damn. $54. $55. Yep, I think I've run out of ideas. I think at this point I've run out of things to talk about in the commentary. Oh, okay. Shadow again. They haven't used that shadow trick for a while. Should we backtrack all the way up the stairs? That would be a fun let's play. 58. How long has this even been recording for? Feels like it's starting to get a while now. I'm predicting 10 minutes at this point. I haven't got a timer next to me, so I can't tell for sure. 59. Jeez, are we gonna make it to 100? Oh yes, by the way, this is live commentary. You probably guessed that. Just saying, in case some people haven't figured that out by now. 61. Should I start jumping over the railings? That would kind of ruin the atmosphere, though, if you go over the railings. 62. Damn, come on. 64. Right, that breathing is getting a bit loud. I think it's getting louder. I think. I gotta say, it's still a shame about the crying baby sound. No, I mean, it's a shame there's no crying baby sound. That would have made this exactly like the creepypasta. Actually, they would need to add the radio voice. They would need to add the scientist talking to the... well, us. 66. Walking downstairs, the game. That's a new ambient sound. Oh, well, okay. I thought I saw something again. It's probably a shadow. The game probably threw a shadow. That ambient sound was new though. I never heard that before in this game. Must mean we're getting closer. There's the... What? That was really anticlimactic. I was expecting a jump scare. That is so anticlimactic. I was expecting... Right, there we go. I've just took out my headphones now, so I can tell how loud I'm speaking. Now I'm feeling more comfortable doing the commentary, but that was really anticlimactic. Jeez. I mean... I was expecting like a jump scare, like a really loud, you know, blah, like booga booga kind of thing, like, you know, just a loud bang or something to scare the shit out of you. But no, that was really weird. It's just, I saw him, I was like, oh, okay. So I saw his face there in the shadows. I was like, okay, anticipate. So I was kind of like embracing myself for the jump scare. That's why I was being quiet there. So I saw his face. I noticed him in the shadows. So I looked at his face and started walking towards him, being quiet to brace myself for the jump scare. Walking towards him, and then he stretches his spaghetti fingers out at you. The screen just goes off, and there's no jump scare. That is really anticlimactic. Like, a lot of people think jump scares are lame and a cheap way to get like a shock out of you. I guess I kind of agree, but isn't that the fun? Like, that's kind of the fun of this simulation. Let's call it. Isn't that like the fun of this game? Just, you know, a cheap scare, like some cheap fun. Isn't that the idea behind this simulation? So, I'm kind of disappointed there wasn't a jump scare, to be honest. So I screamed like 2 or 3 times at those shadows, which aren't jump scares. However, I didn't scream at that guy hitting you at the end. But I don't know, that was just kind of weird, the way he just reached out to grab you. That looked kind of lame. Like, I wasn't expecting much, because this is just like an experimental game, but meh, I don't know. I'm kind of disappointed, to be honest. I'm sorry. That was kind of anticlimactic. I'm really sorry, but I don't know. I don't like how that ended. I gotta say, the build-up was okay though. The build-up was great. Yeah, the build-up was fine. Build-up was great as far as I'm concerned, but yeah, still it was the ending is a shame. That's disappointing. Don't get me wrong though. I still had fun with it. I mean, it's walking downstairs, the game. But the point is, it's a simulation of the creepypasta, which everyone knows and loves. That is probably my most favourite creepypasta on the SCP website, because they do have some damn good stories on there. In my opinion, the staircase one is the best, and I've read most of the best ones, like the highest rated ones. But yeah, I really enjoyed it though. It was still fun despite the anticlimactic ending. Hopefully those 2 or 3 moments where I screamed, hopefully they were kind of entertaining. Hopefully, maybe they gave some of you dudes like some laughs. Okay, so that's the end of the Let's Play. I have a few other like simulations, let's call them, or experimental games coming up. We've got SCP. We got another version of SCP-087. We got SCP, the one with the statue, and then we've got Slender as well. They are the games I am doing for this October, I guess we can say. There's an idea. So there's 4 games. 4 experimental games: SCP-087, SCP-087-B, SCP, and then we have Slender. So there's 4 games. Perhaps I could upload one each week, like one for each week of October. Okay. So there's the end of SCP-087. My Let's Play of SCP-087. Yeah, really enjoyed it. I dug it. Wasn't expecting much, but like I said, it's just supposed to be like a little simulation. So, for what it's worth, I gotta say it's good. Go ahead, check it out. Sure. Yeah. Okay, that's the end. Thanks for watching. See ya.